Me and my family grew up in a Christian church, in a Christian environment, but I was really never engaged with it. I just was forced to go. Sometimes I just go because they wanted me to go, but I really never had a desire to go. Really never, my heart never desired to be there. I remember going into my middle school years. I started seeing my buddies being cool, and I started cussing and just completely being blind by who God was. And I remember my 8th grade year, I tried my first drug, just thinking that would be cool. It was pretty cool to feel high. It was just weed. I had done weed. And going into my freshman year, into high school, I started seeing more opportunities. I started seeing girls, friends partying, smoking, and drinking, and pornography started getting in my life. And I remember my sophomore year, going into my sophomore year, going out that summer. I was out with my buddy one night at the ends of July when I almost lost my life to a drug. I remember me and my buddy went out that night, and we had done a drug that drove me to the hospital because my heart couldn't take it. I remember as I was rushed to the hospital, I just remember completely losing my life. I remember just every voice saying how my family was lost, how my soccer career was lost, and even showing me in a box dead. But I remember while I was going there, just all of those voices, I remember this powerful voice come in my heart say, I got you and I got plans for your life. And it made me a voice that made me feel safe, a voice that made you feel secure. And I remember leaving the hospital, making it that night, going back home, remembering that voice in my heart saying, I got you and I got plans for your life. And I remember I pursued that voice. I got in my room, in my bedroom, and started pursuing who he was. And I remember God started stirring in me saying to speak to people that I used to do drugs with, and alcohol with, and partied with. But I remember just stepping out and being obedient to God and saying, God, if you want me to speak, I will. And I remember stepping out to the people that I had drugs with, alcohol with, that I lived my past with, going back and speaking about this almighty God and what he had done in my life. I remember these drugs feeling so good and so feeling high, just getting things off your mind and being funny and laughing with your buddies and friends. But now I can see what the real drug is, that is Jesus. A drug that that for no reason is going to harm you, and for every reason that the drugs that are out there are going to harm you. And I just really didn't know that because I was blind. But now I can see that the high that Jesus offers is so much better, and it does not destroy you. It only gets you better and better, and gets you in another high level that is called heavenly high. And I never felt this. It feels alive. It feels safe. It feels right. I remember the Lord just lighting more fire in my heart. Started bringing people into my life that encouraged me and built me to who God was creating me to be. And he's been so amazing in the work that he started in me. He's going to finish it. And I just believe in my heart that he is the only drug that we need, that there is no other drug in this world or any other thing in this world that we need but him, because he gives things that are eternal. But what I would say to somebody that has addictions or goes through alcohol or drinking or any type of addiction, what I would say to them is that they're worth so much more. That Jesus paid a price so they could be addicted to him, and so he could show them the type of addiction that he gives. So I would encourage you to find out, to at least try this Jesus drug that I know for a fact that will not fail you. But one thing I would tell you, if you're addicted to drugs or alcohol, that they will destroy you, and you know that in your heart. And it's tough to leave them, but it's worth it, because he has so much more to offer, and now I can see it in my life. I could see what it is you don't have to fit in to be cool, because he's already made you cool. He's already accepted you just as you are. That you can walk around alone, but he's going to be walking right beside you wherever you are. This is my stone, but it's more than a stone. It's a reminder of God's power in my life, that he is worthy of all praise and all trust.